In today's video, we're going to do an Amazon FBA step-by-step 2020 tutorial. I'm going to give you the top 5 steps that you need to do to get a product started selling on Amazon, get it up, start making sales, and start making profit. If you're an Amazon customer, you know that you can go on Amazon, order a product, and it shows up at your door a day or two later. The technology today is amazing. You just go on Amazon and buy any product you want pretty much in the world, and it just arrives at your doorstep. You don't even need to put your credit card in. It's all saved on the computer now. And the best part of that is that every time you do that, somebody like me, just a normal person sitting at home in their pajamas with a laptop, is making that commission, okay? I wake up to sales every single morning while I was sleeping, and all throughout the day, no matter where I am, I could be traveling the world, I could be playing with my 1-year-old son or out with my wife, and every single hour I'm making sales on Amazon because my products are up and they're already at Amazon's warehouse and they're already selling. And Amazon does all the shipping for me, they do all the handling for me, they take care of all that stuff for me with their FBA program, Fulfilled by Amazon. And last year, Amazon said that over 200,000 different Amazon sellers were making over $100,000 per year. And this year when they release the statistics, it's going to be even more people. So how do you get started? I'm going to give you the top 5 steps on how to get your first product started to sell on Amazon. And the first step you need to do is you need to do what's called product research, okay? Product research for 2020 has really evolved, and we're going to go through on the computer and I'm going to show you some quick few steps on how to get started with your product research. Okay, so we're on the computer now and I'm using an Amazon FBA product research software called Helium 10. I have a link for you down below with a discount code and a free trial that you can kind of jump on and just start doing this yourself for free and just kind of start tinkering around with it, or get more in depth if you want to also. And what I did is I recommend to my students that they start with one category, okay? Because if you search for products in all these different categories, this product research software is just going to find too many products. So we want to look for a product in one category at a time. So in this case, I chose home and kitchen. And what I am looking for is I'm looking for products that make over $5,000 a month, because if your profit margin is maybe say 40%, which is a good profit margin to shoot for, you'd be making like $2,000 or $3,000 a month profit depending on how much your product is selling per month. And on the high end, I'm looking for products that sell no more than $26,000 per month. If your product's selling more than $26,000 a month, which is like $300,000 per year just off that one product, then those products start to get a little bit too competitive, okay? The also thing we're going to look for is we're going to look for a price. So I tend to look for the majority of my products that sell on Amazon are products between $25 and $55. Okay, that's a great price point. At the $25 price point, your customers get free shipping. It doesn't cost you anything more to really sell at this price point, compared to like if your price was $24, most of your Amazon fees are still going to be the same, but your customer won't get free shipping. And if they don't get free shipping, chances are they're not going to buy it because people hate to pay shipping nowadays, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to look for products that have a low amount of reviews. So when you're starting to sell on Amazon, you're starting to sell your first product, you typically want to find products that are low-hanging fruit. And those are products that like you can make a couple $1,000s a month in profit on. You get your learning done. You go through the learning curve of how to do all this stuff. And your first product just makes you a couple $1,000s a month to start. You can launch more products afterwards, but you know, the products that make $100,000 a year or several $100,000 a year, typically you need to be a little more advanced and know what you're doing along the way. So the main way we gauge competition is through reviews, okay? So we're gonna look for products that have less than 40 reviews, okay? Because if a product only has 10 or 20 or 30 reviews, then chances are you can launch a new product, get a few reviews fast, like maybe get your first 5 or 10 reviews. And if you have 10 reviews and they have 20 reviews, you kind of blend in, okay? You're not competing against products that have thousands of reviews. The next thing we're going to look at is shipping tiered size, and we're going to select small standard size and large standard size. You can sell oversized, but I don't recommend it for beginners because the fees are much, much higher and they can eat your profit away if you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to select both of these to start. And I did this search already just a few minutes ago, and you can see there's over 200 different products found. Okay, it only shows 200 at a time. So if you want to find more than this, you just go through each page or you narrow your search criteria here. Okay, so we're going to scroll down, and these first couple products that I found were very interesting. Okay, so this is a memory foam bath mat, extra large size. These are the type of products that you can be profitable on Amazon with because they're unique. Okay, you're not just selling a memory foam bath mat, you're selling a large size, a unique size, something that there's not hundreds and thousands of them otherwise. So for example, if you do a quick search on Amazon for memory foam bath mat, okay, the reason this product is doing so well is it's because it's differentiated. It's a large size, and you know, it's not one of these little cheap rugs that for like $12 or even $23, okay? It's an extra large size. If I was looking for one of these bath mats in my bathroom is very large, and a tiny little bath mat for $10 would not be what I would want to buy. I'd want to buy a real big large one that I could put in front of like our jacuzzi tub or even in front of our shower, and it would just kind of cover a large area. So if I was searching for a memory foam bath mat, I wouldn't be wanting to find one of the cheap $10 ones because they're tiny and it just wouldn't cover a large area. So as I'm searching through all these, the vast majority of these bath mats are all they're all like, look how tiny this is. It barely fits your feet and they're $10, okay? So this product is doing well by being a larger size and yet making a larger profit, okay? So like this here is $25, but it's only 16 by 47. This one is 60 by 18. So it's a really huge size. And as you can see, they only have 2 reviews and they're selling $13,970 per month, almost $14,000 a month because they differentiated their product. So when we look at the actual listing, you'll see here it is $55 and it's 60 by 18. Now this is a great product to kind of start with, but as you get used to what you're doing over time, you can start to sell more sizes, more variations. And as you can see, they have this one here for 46, they have this one here for 42, and they have this one here for 20. So as you start to get more sales, you start to get more profit coming in, you could kind of reinvest and get more sizes and start selling more items. So step number 2, when you find a profitable product that you think could sell well on Amazon, is to know your fees. You have to know your fees when you're selling on Amazon. I've seen beginners make the mistake where they don't know their fees and they end up selling a product that actually isn't going to make them any money along the way. Let me show you. Okay, so we're back here on the product listing. We're gonna go up to our Helium 10 extension here and we're gonna choose Profitability Calculator. This is a little tool that comes on your Google Chrome extension for this Helium 10 software. Again, the link is down below if you want to start tinkering around with this. And what this is going to do is this is going to show you the fees involved with this product. Okay, so the FBA fee for shipping this product is $4.76, and also the referral fee, which is basically 15% of the sale price, is $8.25. So between the two of those, that's about $13. Okay, and what they do is they estimate the manufacturing cost. I'm going to show you how to actually get this actual cost here in a second, but they're estimating it here at $11. So if these estimates of this price was correct, this would leave you with a $30 profit margin, okay? And $30 every time you sell one of these at $55, you'd be making $30 in profit. That's absolutely amazing, okay? But you really need to know your fees because they have the dimensions here of 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. Now, this is taken directly from the Amazon listing, so that's what Amazon has their product classified, and that's probably not correct unless they have it like shrunk down and vacuum sealed, and it just makes it a real tiny package. But I doubt that could be 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. So the reason you would want to, not make a rookie mistake here is you would want to go and find out the actual size of the product in its shipping package, because if this is 10 inches, let me just change this here to, that's the cool thing about this tool is you can just change the numbers here and it will change the item to show you the different prices here. So if this was 10 inches by 10 inches by 1 inch, notice that the fees here don't change, okay? It doesn't really affect it. But if we go 10 by 10 by 10, which is a very big package, okay, it wouldn't actually be that big because, you know, you think about a mat, it's going to roll down and maybe shrink up. But look at our fees now. We added $9 more in fees, and our profit now is only $21. And some of that fees came from the actual shipping cost here, which is estimated also, okay? So the reason why you need to know these fees is because it can cut your profit in half if you don't actually know what you're doing. So make sure you know what you're doing with fees. I have another in-depth Amazon FBA fees video on my channel that you could check out at a later time. So the third step is to then go and actually source the product from a manufacturer who already makes these type of products and figure out the cost of the product and make sure it's profitable. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on a website called Alibaba.com. They're actually $1 billion company, and actually probably close to $1 trillion. They're one of the biggest companies in the world. And we're going to go on Alibaba. We're going to type in memory foam bath mat, okay? And Alibaba is actually like a search engine for manufacturers. You can go on there and find pretty much any product that you need made in the world, and they're going to already have manufacturers already making this product for you, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go down here, and as you can see, like here, this one's like $2. This one's $1 to $6. It's going to depend on the actual price of the size of the mat, okay? So what you'd want to do here is go through and find a manufacturer that you like and find the size that you like. And in this case, if you remember the listing, the one that was most interesting was this unique size, because this size here for $20, there was hundreds of sellers selling these. But this size, you know, a long bath mat that's kind of like a runner and, you know, could go in front of your whole entire bathtub. Okay, that's a unique thing, and there's not hundreds of people selling that exact same product. So that would be the one we're most interested in. So what you would do is you would go through a manufacturer and find out how much that size would cost you, okay? So in this case, like the largest size here for this one is $682. And if we go back to our Amazon FBA calculator, you'll see that the estimated unit cost is $11, okay? So if it was $11, and you would go through and do all the research for this product that you're looking for, that would leave you $30 in profit. Then you would do what's called private labeling, and you would basically have your company name put on the box, and you would create a private label product. So in this case, this is the brand name. This Refola is the brand name of these mats, and they're selling all these different mats. And remember, this mat is making like $13,000 or $14,000 a month with only 2 reviews, okay? So what they did is they private labeled this mat, they got it made from Alibaba, and they shipped it over to Amazon. And that is going to lead us to our next step of what you're going to need to do. And this is kind of like some logistics that you'll need to learn how to do. And the first thing is you're going to need to do is to ship it from a warehouse in China over to an Amazon FBA warehouse. Amazon FBA stores all your inventory for you. They charge you a small fee to do that based on the size of the product and how many products you have. You know, for small like size products like iPhone cases, it's like 1 penny per month per unit. So if you had 100 of them and you were storing them there, it would cost you like $1 per month. You know, something bigger might cost you 50 cents per month, okay, or something like that based on the size, okay? So you're going to need to figure out the logistics to ship it from China over to Amazon. It sits in an Amazon warehouse, and then your listing goes live and you start selling, okay? Then you're going to need to figure out the logistics to kind of set up your listings, get all those right keywords in there, because those keywords help people find your product. When they go on Amazon and they type in memory foam bath mat, and maybe they type in XL, or they type in large or large size, all those are different keywords. You want to have those on your Amazon listing so that your product can be found when they're searching for these different products. And that leads us to the fifth step. So once your product is brand new, you want to advertise your product a little bit so that A, you can start making sales and start getting some reviews from those sales. And B, you want to kind of get your product up to some top 10 rankings for some different type of keywords. For example, if you could get your product to rank in the top 10 for memory foam bath mat large, memory foam bath mat XL, then if you could get your product to rank in the top 10 for those, you would have a successful product making you $13,000 or $14,000 a month, for example, like this product was, for just that size, okay? That's one of the keys to ranking on Amazon, is making sure your product is found, okay? And that is advertising your product. And then a secondary thing on that would be to be able to get reviews, okay? You have to learn how to get reviews on your product, because you want to have your product have as many good reviews as possible, okay? So if your product has 20 reviews, it's better than having 2 reviews. If your product has 50 reviews, it's better than having 20 reviews. And all that stuff kind of comes with knowing how to get reviews and getting sales for your product. So if this interests you, feels like something you want to learn a little bit more about, how to sell on Amazon, how to get a couple different products selling on Amazon, making you money every month, there's 3 things I want you to do. The first thing I want you to do is subscribe to this channel. Click the subscribe button down below, and then click the little bell icon so you don't miss out when I publish new videos. I publish new videos every single week. The second thing I want you to do is join our Amazon FBA Facebook group. The link is down below in the description for that. Also, we have thousands of people in there, just like you, who might be starting out, people who are already successful selling. One of my students just hit $40,000 a month in sales off 2 products. He posts his stuff in there. He posts a screenshot over there for the last 30 days. And that is in our Amazon FBA Facebook group. It's free to join. The third thing I want you to do is I want you to either watch this playlist over here that has teaches you how to start selling on Amazon in order. You watch each video to the end. When that video ends, the next one will automatically play. Or you can watch my Amazon FBA free training. I'll link that over here. Make sure you do both of those eventually, but start with one. And if you have any questions, ask me in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.